What's up guys, Rhino here and welcome back to another one of my FIFA 20 Ultimate Team videos on the channel guys. Today we're going to be having a look at a brand new SBC which EA did release yesterday, which is for the La Liga Player of the Month for January. Honestly, I think everyone kind of knew what the outcome of this one was going to be. Very unusual kind of player of the month voting. I don't know if this is how it happens every month, but there was only actually 3 nominees for this one, as far as I was aware anyway. Maybe they had like more, they kind of shortlisted down possibly to just 3, but as far as I was aware, we have obviously Courtois, who is the man who has won the player of the month there. And then there's like 2 other players. I think they're called Sergio Herrera and David Lopez. Herrera was he's another goalkeeper. You know, so if people were voting because they wanted a La Liga goalkeeper, then you know, the other guys didn't really stand much of a chance of winning on that front. And then this David Lopez was a centre back, so there was no kind of real law for anyone to go out and vote for like any good forwards that they would have liked for that Ultimate team. So in FIFA terms, Courtois was always going to win. Potentially, I mean, I haven't watched much of La Liga this season, so maybe one of those other 2 had like an unbelievable month and they could have won it just through their actual performances in real life. But I think Courtois was pretty much nailed on. So he's got 90 red card. I believe that's only like, is that a +1 or a +2? We'll quickly just have a look at that. How much of a boost it is on his normal card. Do a little quick comparison. Realistically, it's not going to be a lot though, guys. If we're being honest, I can't see it being a huge boost. So it's actually +2. Let's go for the concept, right? Okay, so +4 diving, +3 in reflexes, +2 in handling, +2 in speed, +2 in kicking, and +4 in position. So a kind of average boost, something that you probably is what you'd expect, really. I would say. But solid goalkeeper, not necessarily one of the best ones on the game, because I mean straight away when you think of La Liga you think of ter Stegen. He's, I mean, probably in terms of like base goalkeepers, he's the best, isn't he, really, on this game? He's just ridiculous. Some of the saves that he pulls off are just like, they're not even human. So I would say probably for a lot of you guys, you probably won't be too interested in this particular card. The one kind of big positive I can say about it though, why I would say to like actually consider getting it done, is because obviously it's going to be a first owner goalkeeper. Now, if you need a good first owner goalkeeper for a La Liga squad, for various icon swaps, then that's going to be a very good way to go, to be honest. He's going to be very solid for you. So it's definitely a reason to consider it. For me personally, I have ter Stegen, I packed him untradeable, so I don't actually need this Courtois, but I'm going to bring up a solution for how to get him done regardless, because it is quite easy, it is quite cheap. So, you know, even if you're just looking for like an SBC card, it's not the worst thing in the world. I'd say it's slightly too expensive to consider it for just that sole reason on its own. Because this is going to cost you about 75k, and I think most sort of like 90 rate cards you can pick up for probably just under that. Not much under it. Don't get me wrong. It's not going to be much of a difference, but I would say probably a little bit cheaper. So you do need 1 Belgian player in the squad. It does require 2 inform, so 2 Team Elite players, but it's only an 84 rated squad, so I think that's why they've added the extra inform for this one, because it would be like ridiculously cheap. And 75 chemistry as well, not too difficult to get, to be honest. As we've seen previously anyway in other SBC videos, you know, it's really easy to get, like, just for example like La Liga. There's a lot of high rated La Liga players that are just, they're not good on the pitch, so they're good SBC followers, so you're going to see that here. We've got a little bit of a mixture though in this particular squad. So we've got Casillas in goal. Always very cheap. Moutinho there, Mendy and Raul Albiol and Grimaldo completing the rest of the defence. Obviously a couple of midfielders there in defence, but it's fine because obviously we've got a bit of room for manoeuvre with the chemistry requirement. Danilo Pereira in centre midfield there. Our first inform is going to be inform Santi Cazorla. He was actually in a previous video and I did mention, and I'll say it again just for any of you guys that didn't see that one. obviously does have a fitness card. So just when actually selecting him for like concepts, just be careful that you get the right one, because there's two right next to each other. So this first one is the Footmas card, the one with that image there. You see there, Footmas. You want this one with this image. This is going to be the inform. That is, I guess, just that's just the first inform. So it's the second inform, Santi Cazorla. It's that one there, guys, that you want, and that'll get the job done. Hamzik's there, completing the midfield, and he's there because we've got Carrasco as our Belgian player on the left. Now, currently, obviously, this works because he's, in his Chinese Super League form. He's obviously gone on loan to Atletico Madrid, so I'm not sure if possibly by the time this SBC does end, maybe he might have his Atletico card. So just be careful with that, because obviously this card has the potential to go out of packs and then, rise in price slightly. But right now he is a good option to go for, but maybe not necessarily too long term. So I would, if you're thinking about getting this done, I'd try and get it done ASAP, because you never know when EA are gonna drop all the transfer cards. It might even literally be this Friday, possibly once Future Stars ends. They could literally just go with the winter rating refresh straight away. So they've got to have something to fill the rest of this season, guys. I think there'll be 4 weeks left of this season once Future Stars ends, so I'm not really sure what else they could put in there other than rating refresh, because by that point we're going to be almost halfway through February. So if they don't do it then, I mean, when are they going to do it really? So I think that's probably what it's going to be. So I would bear that in mind with Carrasco. We got Pizzi on the right, obviously getting a green link to Danilo. And finished off squad, we got our second Team of the Week player. We have got Luke de Jong. Now I think that's just the first inform, but let me just confirm that for you guys. Pretty sure he's just 82 rated anyway. Yeah, so that's just the first inform, de Jong. And that will get that squad done. Obviously, because it's only one squad, you're not going to get any various pack rules. So it's literally just going to be the player. You're not going to have any way of recuperating any of those coins. But yeah, like I said, guys, I'm not going to be doing it because obviously I've got Ter Stegen. It's not a card that I necessarily need, but I thought I'd just do a quick video just to show you guys the cheapest available squad, really, for you to get it done. Obviously, let me know in the comment section below if you have done him, what you think about the player of the month vote, if you think that anybody else should have won it. I mean, I personally have no idea. I don't really know what's been going on in La Liga, so it doesn't really bother me too much. I'm quite happy for Courtois to win it. Yeah, and obviously if you found the video quite useful, then feel free to smash the like button, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel already and you want to do so, that would be much appreciated. But that is it from me, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you later.